I love this so much. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and still loving the fall colors and tones and things, but also loving some kind of pinky tones. So kind of like walking that line of pinky tones that I kind of always love, and then the fall sort of feels. And yeah, I'm just excited about my favorites this week. I love this lip combo so much, and I love the sparkly lid shade. I've just got some good things to share with y'all. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore, get ready with me's, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to it. Okay, so I put up a fall haul video and showed this, the Palladio Ultimate 9 Count Eyeshadow Palette in Natural Earth, and I've been loving this for sure. But because I really liked the formula of this so much, I got this one too, which is Rosy Nudes. So I have been doing kind of a combination of these two. I have them on my eyes, and I'm very impressed with these palettes. I really like them. So the packaging is, you know, it's fine. It is nothing special. The outside is different, but I mean, the inside just kind of, it almost looks just kind of like a pro palette or something like that. So I'm fine with it, but it's not like, ooh, it's so exciting. It's packaging, you know what I mean? But then here is the color story of, what did I call this one? Or what did they name it? Not me, I didn't name it. Natural Earth. Natural Earth, which I think is a good name. I think it totally matches the color theme of it. It's very earthy. It's got like green tones in it, but then these really pretty kind of warm shades. So I would say I have mainly been reaching for this shade right here, and then you can even see my little dots in this one as liner. I don't have this as liner today, but I have been loving it in that way. But I mean, the other shades in here are gorgeous as well. This is a very pretty palette, and the quality is really good. I'm trying to think how I would describe the formula. I mean, I would say the mattes are like a buttery, pigmented formula. They're maybe a little bit on the softer side. Yeah, they definitely are on the softer side, but I wouldn't call them powdery because they're really pigmented. You don't have to do a lot of building with them. They blend well. They're really a good formula, and they're pretty affordable too, which is exciting. I would say the formula almost kind of reminds me a little bit of like ColourPop shadows maybe. So very pretty, but I love this one. It's like almost like a pumpkin, sort of an orangey, yellowy kind of tone. Beautiful. I love that bronzy shade. And yeah, this one as liner, like you can see, it's kind of almost like a purpley, deep taupe, purpley brown. It's just really beautiful. So I would sometimes use a liner, like pencil liner, and then sort of smudge along the lines of it with this. Very pretty. I really liked that look. So loving this one. So yeah, if you're feeling like those kind of fall tones, Natural Earth, I would say, is a good pick. And then Rosy Nudes, these are just those colors that I love all the time. And really, I've kind of decided I do love warm tones on my eyes. Like I would say that's probably my second favorite sort of tones to wear, but I really feel like bright, almost bridal pinky sort of tones are really the most flattering on me personally. So I'm kind of gravitating towards those more in general. So I love the whole color story of this palette because it's kind of walking that line of like the coppery warm shades and then the pinky neutrals. So pretty, really a beautiful palette. So I've mainly been using this one in my crease. And then I love this one. I have this on the inner part of my lid. And then I have one other shadow to share with y'all. This is just gorgeous. So metallic and beautiful. And I would say like the metallics are, again, kind of a soft formula, but really pigmented. I love the mattes. I mean, all of them, I like the formula. But the mattes are just so buttery and nice. I do pretty much like to use the shimmery shades, the ones that are a little bit more metallic or shimmery. I like to use those with a setting spray because they are a kind of softer formula. I find that they just kind of, you know, adhere to my lids a little bit better and I don't get as much fallout with them. but this is just beautiful. The formula is so good. Look how pretty that is. Look how it just catches the light. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. So I do have something else on the middle part of my lid I'm going to share in just a second, but it's very close to this one. So I mean, I wore this palette by itself and it is beautiful by itself. You don't need to pair it with other things. If you like these kind of colors, it totally stands on its own and works beautifully, but look how pigmented. So good. I didn't have any blending problems with these, and I just absolutely love the color story of this palette. So again, yeah, these are just kind of like those everyday kind of colors for me that I just love. Oh, I have a little bit of this too on top of my blush color. So I'll get to blush in a second, but I do have a little bit of this on as blush. So I do feel like this is a formula that you can use it on your cheeks too, and it seems to work well that way. Let's swatch a couple others just for fun. Look how gorgeous that one is. Just so good. Even after swatching, look how bright and amazing and metallic and light catching that is. I love this palette. It's good. So when I was feeling excited about fall makeup, I was grabbing for this shadow. This is the Moira, what is this? Star Show Shadow Pot, which I think is probably my favorite shadow or product from them in general. And this is in 01 Glacé. So this is what I have on the middle of my lids. It's that sparkly coppery shade. This is stunning. If you like sparkly shadows, this is just gorgeous. So it is kind of it's not a full-on loose pigment for sure. It's almost like a packed pigment. So you don't have to be quite as careful with it, but if you like knock it over and bang it on something, it probably is gonna crumble and get everywhere. So you still wanna be a little bit delicate when you're working with it and, you know, not drop it or something, but it's not quite like a pigment that it's not quite as delicate, but still delicate. There it is. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Every time I look at this, I love this so much. Doesn't it just look like fall? So light catching and gorgeous. So it's like it has this light coppery base to it, but then a really strong golden shimmer that just catches the light so beautifully. You can apply it lightly and get just more of that shimmery sort of look on the lids, or you can apply it with a setting spray and really kick up the metallic base to it. I mean, it is a loosely packed shimmery shade, so I mean, I do sometimes get some fallout with it, so if you want less of that, using it with the setting spray kind of helps cut down on that, but I don't mind that because I just love shimmery shadows. I mean, that's just one of my favorite makeup things ever. It's so pretty. Blush, I was keeping it a little bit more basic. It was kind of an afterthought, but this is a really pretty one for fall time. This is the L'Oreal True Match Blush in W34 Barely Blushing, and it's just a gorgeous kind of bronzer blush sort of color. And I love the formula on these. They are beautiful. They're not difficult to work with. They're that kind of formula that is buildable and not like, it's kind of hard to mess these up. You know what I mean? Because they're not patchy. They're buildable and you've got that playtime with them. They blend well. This is just a beautiful kind of warm, corally coppery, bronzy sort of color, I guess I would say. And it kind of has a satin sheen to it. It's beautiful. So I have this on, no bronzer, and then I have a little bit of the shadow from the Palladio palette. So yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with this. It's good. Oh, I use this on my eyes too. Really pretty on the eyes. That's a really fast eye look. Like one day I just put these together. Super easy eye look. So yeah, that's another kind of option. And then last up for lips, look how pretty this packaging is. It's so pretty. It's so happy and fun. So I just got these recently. They were just a random purchase. I got them off Amazon. These are the Essence. They're those kind of like color changing, react to the pH level, giving you your perfect pink or kind of berry shade sort of lipsticks. So this first one is Electric Glow. It says color changing lipstick. Yeah, just that's the name of it. Electric Glow. I love this packaging, this see-through packaging. So this one gives you more of a pinky sort of color. Look how interesting this is. So the thing I don't like about this is that it has random little bits of glitter in it. Why? I don't know why, but I do sometimes get a few of those on my lips, but I'll just try to like, you know, get them off because I really just want the color changing property. And they're just kind of sparsely in there. I mean, it looks really pretty to look at, but I think that's sort of random because I don't want that on my lips. If I have any like, you know, micro shimmer, that's from the shadows. But yeah, this is just kind of a beautiful glossy shade that reacts to your natural pH and becomes this beautiful pink. So this is definitely one of those products that can just live in your purse. It's super hydrating. It feels really comfortable on the lips. It just feels like a balm. It really feels like a balm on your lips. And then it's this beautiful kind of glossy looking pink. You can see it's, well, I have both of them on right now, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty accurate of what it looks like on my lips, but my lips have that natural kind of mauve tone to them. So this, and a little bit deeper on my lips. So beautiful, and you can see it's still kind of deepening a little bit. I love it, but I just wish that there weren't those little bits of glitter in it. And then this one is Space Glow Color Changing Gloss. So this one looks straight up purple. Now, normally I don't roll up my lipsticks that much, but I want you to see the kind of pretty design. So mine's a little bit darker on the top, but I think they all look kind of different. It's just that marbled sort of a look. But it looks like it would be purple. But this one is kind of like a purpley berry is what it ends up being. So I like them individually. Well, here's what I'll say. I like this one by itself. This one, I like it paired more with this because by itself, it's a little bit too on the purpley side. So you can see it there. It's pretty purpley, but together it ends up being this really beautiful berry shade. And again, just so comfortable and hydrating feeling on the lips. This one does not have that weird glitter in it. It's just that like marbled look. So I really like that about this one specifically. But yeah, if you like the kind of more purpley berry, you would probably like this by itself. But I like it paired with this one to give it a little bit more of a pinky berry base versus the purpley side. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're just kind of fun. I like these color changing lipsticks. I feel like they're just a good product to keep in your purse because, you know, because it's reacting to your natural pH level. I think it just looks flattering. It kind of goes with pretty much anything you could have going on with your makeup within reason. And I just really like them, and I love the packaging. All right, you guys, so those are all my favorites. I feel like I was very chatty in this video, but I hope that you really enjoyed it. Please do a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.